Everyone, Wayne McCarthy here. I'd like to introduce PayOutPro. It's a fun-to-earn program, and like many other online opportunities that we've maybe had an experience with, some may be successful, many not. This opportunity has been structured differently than those that I've been involved in the past, especially in the sort of the fund to earn, rev share space. And I don't want to pop Payout Pro into that space, but that's, I think, for most of us, our experience. So let's try and work out what is different here, and if you're keen to move forward with this, or if you've already registered under me or anyone else for that matter, let's have a look at what you're going to need to do to fund a position in Payout Pro. So let me just share my screen. So this is the website, Payout Pro, and you can see there's some kind of the key elements of the business. It's a fund to earn, and it's a knowledge backed system, so that when you're purchasing what in this opportunity are called knowledge packs, there are certain levels of knowledge that you receive for each of those packs. And that's more around keeping, well, I think it's important that you're starting to, if you're a beginner in this area online, it's important that you do educate yourself. And so the knowledge packs from 1 to 3 run from sort of a beginner's sort of stage through to trading on FX, and a more complicated area of online business. Not that it needs to be complicated, and with the training that you'll get here, I'm sure that will be of value to you. So we'll just quickly walk through the status of the business at this point, and it's the 6th of January 2019 here in Australia. It's nearly 3 p.m. and at this moment in time, there's 2,027 members, and remember this Payout Pro only commenced in the first day or so of January. I mean, it was in beta test for some time. Certainly, the FX component of this has been tested for over a year and a half by 400 beta testers, and it's now in a stage where it can be launched, and the funds that you would contribute that make the majority of the earnings here is reliable. So it's currently earned $1,067. We have 27 members online, and it has paid out $312.60 US. There's more information on this front page of the website. These are the 3 packs that are available, and as I said, they've got different elements of knowledge. I guess you'll receive from these packs, and so on. So the smaller one is $10 to $25, and then the third level is $50. And you can see there the important elements of each of these. So to start with $10, it's earning approximately, well, up to 1% Monday to Friday. So it's business days only, because that's essentially the days on which the money on the site is being earned through the FX trading platform. On these $10 packs, you will receive $13, 130%. They do earn a little more than that because they do need to cover the referral fees. You are forced to withdraw 100% of the withdrawal balance, and you can only max out to $500 per month. And this protects the business from those that come in with small numbers of packs and bring in large numbers of referrals and basically don't have a huge amount funded into the programs. So I think that's a great idea that admin have introduced. There's 10% commission on earnings. So when someone funds, if it's someone from your downline, you're not receiving anything on the funding of that plan from those people. You only receive commissions when they earn money on their knowledge pack. So again, it's sort of protecting the business. So you can purchase up to 50 plans here. I have done that, and I'll show you that shortly. Then the next level is 25. You can purchase up to 100, and the revenue share is 135%. So that's pretty straightforward. And of course, at this moment, the highest level is $50, and you will receive 145% of that figure. And so there's, on both of these, again, there are maximums you can withdraw per day. Okay, so that's pretty much the front page of the website. There are payment proofs of those that are taking funds out. And to fund your account, you can use Bitcoin, Perfect Money. So you can come in with Bitcoin or USD to make it simple for you. So I'll just play the getting to know PayOutPro if you haven't seen it already. I'd just like to bring that up. See if we can't get that started. Maybe not. I'll get the. I think it's the internet connection here that's causing the problem. But let's just wait a second. Okay, we might just move on. But look, I encourage you to watch this. It's only a 50-second run through, a bit like what I've just done there. Okay, let's see. Here it is now. No, it doesn't like that at all. So we won't go there. So what we'll do is log into my account, which I've done. And you come to, there's a little bit of security at the front end of PayOutPro, which is great. You can set up the Google Authenticator on this, which is what I've done. And there's a capture security routine at the front end of this before you get to your account. So it sort of removes the possibility of some sort of robot type or bot type hacks to your account. So here's my account. I've only had the account open a few days, and it is showing for each day I've earned $4.50, which is a total of $13.50. There's login or balance logs that show what's being earned on each of the 50 packs that I purchased, and there's some other history, latest history logs. There's a shout box that you can join and see. You'll get direct feedback from those that are online at the time. So I think it's a great a dashboard, and I do encourage you to listen to each of the videos that are on the left-hand navigation bar. Drew Burton, who's the main admin, has created a lot of good instructional videos here. So please go through those. So that was the summary page. You can see there's my referral link. You can purchase advertising on the site. I've not looked into that at this stage, but I think there'll be a lot more traction to this going forward. So I don't have any that I'm currently managing, and I can book some advertising. These are sort of login ads, so it's costing $5 for an ad, and it will display for 10 seconds. So, and you can geolocate your ad if you wish, and this is where you can book your the days that you want this login ad to run. So I think admin will check that your URL is okay. I mean, there will be certain sites that they will not allow you to promote. So under the purchasing navigation bar, there's the plans that I've given you a very brief description of. Drew comes in here and does clearly a better job than I do, but I think you need to follow this. It's important to see and hear from him on each of these plans. And again, there's some snapshots and also some detail about the plan. So do encourage you to go there, and it'll give you, like on the level 1 knowledge pack, what comes with that when you purchase them. And as I say, I do encourage everyone to let's get through off there. So there's information here around YouTube marketing and Facebook marketing and so on. So watch each of those. That's what you're paying for. Just go back to the main pages here. Just quickly flick through the rest. Now there's a marketplace which is one of the components of the revenue that the business earns. So if you've got something that's worthwhile that you want to sell on the site, you can put it up here, and there's a commission that PayOutPro earns from that. Let's say it was your content and you charged $50. There might be a 5% fee that comes back to, well, I think there is a 5% fee that comes back to PayOutPro, and it comes into the business to support the back office costs, etc. I won't flick on to referrals, because I do have referrals here, and there's email addresses on there, so we won't do that. Money, this is sort of where you need to deposit into PayOutPro first before you can purchase the knowledge packs. And once you've done that, and again, Drew takes you through that, you can start moving quickly to earn up to 1% per day on these knowledge packs. So you can transfer, withdraw, of course, and there's a provision for voucher codes. People, again, this is sort of where it just shows who each of us are, really. It's just that's my my username on the site. I'm an active member. I've got 14 referrals, and there's $13.50 that I've earned. Now, this isn't like one of those opportunities that we've probably seen in the past where, and they're probably more around the hype type opportunities where it's clearly a Ponzi scheme and a scam. But initially you can earn, it's in theory, a lot of money quickly, and then when the money dries out, so does the business. So this is really a 1% type earn across the funding that you can afford, and you're going to be paid out over approximately, let's see, let me put some dates here, somewhere between 60 and 120 business days. So again, unless you've got all of these knowledge packs paid up for, you're only going to be earning. In my case, I've paid for 100 of the. Let's start again. I paid for 50 of the $10 knowledge packs, and as you can see, I'm earning sort of $4.50 per day. So it's not like, at this moment in time, for me, it's not going to change my life, but I do enjoy this stuff, and I do like to help people just get started with opportunities like this. And once you've kind of got your head around some of the cryptocurrency components like Bitcoin, using payment processors like, in this case, Perfect Money, and there are many others. We're going to show you, and I can certainly help you with this. There'll be links below this video to other training that I have and other places that you need to go, so that it takes you from, if you are a beginner, I know many people that will be watching this aren't, but if you are a beginner, you can sort of step through this sort of quite sort of quickly and with some sort of security that you're not putting a lot of money up. You're starting to learn how to make some money online, and once you start to see that you've earned some money online, there'll be other opportunities that you might want to take on, where the returns may be higher, but of course that requires more of a commitment from you. This is never one of those well, in most opportunities, it's never just put your money in and walk away. There is some work for you to do. So maybe not so much in this one. I think once you get it started, it'll all be fairly automatic. So some of the statistics, yes, they do capture leaderboard information, and that's really for the team builders. And you can, I don't know these people. That one there is Drew Burton, Passive Pay. Again, most of the business is coming from the States. Interesting, Ghana is there, Nigeria. Wow, there you go. Australia's not even on the board. Anyway, we'll try and sort that out in time. I guess this, yeah, so and there's a commission pool. So anyone that joins the opportunity that doesn't have an upline or a sponsor just comes into the admin pool, and the commissions that are earned on those earnings will go into the commission pool, and they'll be shared in some format to the members. There'll be contests and so on that will probably be promoted from that commission pool. But I think it's also a good thing that Drew and the admin have thought about that, so that it's not all about an admin structure in the back end taking all the funds that come through that are unallocated. Look, that's, I think, all I wanted to cover at this stage. Let me just come back to you. I will do a video on a calculator that a buddy of mine, Chuck Gordner, has put together. You probably know him. He's in this group as well. It's just gives you some math around what you might want to fund and what you could or what you will earn, and across a time period. And this will all be more certain once we get some stats around when these knowledge packs complete. As I say, they complete up to 1%. So they pay out 1%, up to 1% per day, but there'll be days when it won't be. So the percentage per day is going to be variable, and this calculator does an average on that, and it's a good sort of position statement for anyone that's really starting one of these for the first time. The more sophisticated users out there will probably have their own, or just understand how these things work. And there's a range of variables to this that do make it more complex, and we don't go there for trying to work out a withdrawal strategy or a compounding strategy. I can take you through that offline if you want, but at this point that will be just a quick discussion around how the calculator can help you. Now, I think that's it. If you're looking for more information, just pop down to the bottom of this video. There'll be links around to as much information as I have to this point. And if you need to contact me, please email or catch me up on Facebook or even within this group. But there's lots of members that are well, on that in that chat box group, but also on the Facebook group. So I encourage you to, if you've joined, get there quickly. That's where all the action is. That's where people will be chatting about their progress and their journey, and a lot of positive people there. It's a new opportunity. I've had a history here of making some money, losing a lot, and I'm now kind of, after 3 years here, settled on a couple of opportunities. This is not the only thing I do, as you probably know if you've seen me before. But I've now got to a point where I'm not shooting, for every opportunity that I think might make it. I have three, and this is one of them. So it's a sort of a more junior end of what I do, but it will fund some of the other opportunities that have more high ticket sort of value to them, and therefore commission. So that's my strategy, and I'll take anyone through that as you kind of tune into some of my videos. So um, subscribe to my channel. I have been away for a little while, but that's for a different reason. So just watch what I'm doing now, and certainly watch what's happening here on PayOut Pro. Anyway, we'll catch you up later, and that's going to be another day. Bye.